in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning. What a beautiful start to Sunday, April 21st. We are having, this is a live shot from our back patio here in the Avon Studios, looking up towards Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek closed last weekend. I want to say happy Easter to everyone. I'm in yellow. I've got a yellow mug, a yellow sweater. I'm meant to look like an Easter egg this morning, so hopefully I'm doing pretty well with that. Happy Easter and happy closing day of Vail Mountain. Today is the last day to get out there and enjoy Vail for the final time at this ski season. And then once summer goes underway, you can enjoy riding the gondola in Vail and taking all of those beautiful scenic rides. Something else we want to talk about is maybe you missed that early sunrise service this morning. They have two more taking place outside of the Eagle's Nest, so at the top of Eagle Bond Gondola, 12:30 and 2:30. It's on the Holy Cross observation deck, and if you are going to go to the 12:30 or 2:30, you are going to need a lift ticket or a scenic ride ticket. So just make sure that you are prepared if you are going to get up there and enjoy that. But having Holy Cross in the background for a beautiful service up on top of Vail Mountain sounds absolutely perfect. So make sure that you get out there and you check it out. One more time, happy Easter from me here in the studio. But speaking of Vail, Eric's live in Vail today for closing day. Eric, how's it looking out there today?
It is looking fabulous, Maddie. I just got on the gondola, employee load time, so I'm going to head up, celebrate closing day at Vail, and show you guys some amazing first chair conditions. We want to celebrate what an incredible season it has been at Vail this year. Truly legendary, truly epic season. We actually opened early for the first time in 10 years. That is absolutely incredible. And it wasn't just one lift, it was over 500 acres of terrain to ski and ride early this year. December brought with it 2 additional feet of snow. That was incredible. And Blue Sky Basin actually opened the second earliest time in history, in Vail's whole history. Blue Sky's second earliest opening this year. And then by Christmas, terrain was 100% open. We move on into January, where we got 2 additional feet of snow near the end of the month. January is typically a dry month, but 2 more feet came. And February, the end of February, brought a legendary U.S. Open. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Thanks to Burton for putting that on every year. And then we move into March. Typically a really wet month, a lot of snow. This year didn't disappoint. Over 56 inches of snow throughout the course of March. It was just unlimited powder days throughout the course of the year. And finally, we welcomed a brand new Golden Retriever puppy to our Ski Patrol team, Cowgirl. Welcome to the team, Cowgirl. You are so adorable, an absolute jam of a puppy. You are the best. And oh, look at that sunshine for today. It's going to be a gorgeous day. We got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you today. We got Maddie Evans in the studio. She's going to be interviewing Koji Kawamoto, the Pearl expert from Japan. He is just an amazing guy. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. I'm going to be giving you live first share reports, but coming up next, a look at your local weather.
Hi, my name's Tyler Hamilton. I'm a retired professional cyclist, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Boom! I fell 22 feet.
Why Ned chose Verizon.
I just remember climbing up the tree. Next thing I know, I hit the ground. completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, man, I'm not. I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life.
There for you when it matters most. Now get a free Galaxy S10e when you buy one, and $400 when you switch. Only on Verizon.
I can't believe it. I've been playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rock. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
The J.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
What a beautiful start to the morning we are having today, and look at the shot of the covered bridge in Vail Village. You can see that that mountain is just being hit by that sunshine. Hopefully we see that sunshine throughout the remainder of today, but it does look like we do have a small storm front heading our way for Easter Sunday. Those temperatures starting out this morning nice and warm, 32 degrees around 8 a.m., so spring is definitely in the air still. 41 degrees around noon, 42 degrees around 4 p.m. And then later this evening, those temperatures will start to drop a little bit. You can see this chance of precipitation with those warmer temperatures. April showers definitely, hopefully bringing those May flowers. So just be cautious if you are getting out there of that storm front and that precipitation. Hopefully up on the mountain it is snow with those cooler temperatures, but we will see as today continues. 68 degrees down in Denver, 45 degrees in Vail, 49 degrees in Avon, and then 58 degrees out in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it looks like we are anticipating one more day of precipitation, those temperatures being nice and warm again. And then on Tuesday, we are going to see a break in that, maybe a slight chance of precipitation, but some nice, beautiful sunshine. 35% chance on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we are expecting that beautiful sunshine and those really nice warm temperatures. Spring is definitely going to stick around, and we are approaching summer so quickly. 56 degrees on Friday and maybe a little more precipitation, but those temperatures throughout the course of the next week ranging from the high 40s up into the high 50s. So it is going to be a beautiful week here in the town of Vail. So make sure that you get out there and enjoy it. We want to thank Sun and Ski for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now coming up next, we're going to take a look at Vail's mountain conditions.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Thanks a lot, Maddie. Yeah, hopefully the sun does come out and shine today, and we can have a great sunny closing day, but it's kind of cloudy up here right now as I'm making my way up the Vail Gondola. For the last day of the season, well over 300 inches of snow has fallen this year. No new snow over the past 7 days, and right now it's all about what lifts are open rather than how much terrain is open, because we are starting to slowly close things down on closing day here. So you've still got access to your 3 primary base resort chairlifts. So that includes Chair 6 in Golden Peak Riva Bond, Gondola 1 in Vail Village, and then the Eagle Bond Gondola in Lion's Head. And then once you get up on the mountain, you have access to Northwoods Chair 11, Mountaintop Express Chair 4, Wildwood Express Chair 3, Avanti Express Chair 2, and then Sunup Express Chair 5. And then there's still some good learning terrain up at the top of the Eagle Bond gondola around that little Eagle's Nest area if you are just getting a start on your skiing and snowboarding career on the last day of Vail. It's going to be a great closing day here in Vail. And Maddie, one more resort open besides Vail right now. That's Breckenridge. How are things looking over in Breck?
Oh my gosh, Eric. Well, first of all, Breckenridge is going to be open for quite some time until Memorial Weekend. So maybe you can't make it out to Vail today for closing day. You've got so much time to get out there and enjoy Breckenridge. Right now, Breckenridge is sitting pretty open still. 187 runs out of 187 runs are open. 32 out of 34 lifts. Their mid-mountain snow base is so great, 83 inches, so you can get out there and enjoy it. And over 2,000 skiable acres are available to go skiing on Breckenridge Mountain. These are some shots from Breckenridge, and you can see that they're holding on to quite a bit of snow, allowing them to stay open until those later dates. Late May is when they're actually going to close, which is absolutely insane to me. So you can get out there and enjoy it. The temperatures up there are going to be just a little bit cooler, as always, because they are at that higher elevation. But coming up next, we're going to take a look at why one particular individual picks Breckenridge as their home mountain.
Breckenridge really is our second home. You can't not come here and feel that you're part of it. You just come and it makes you feel alive, and every day you're here, my wife and I pinch ourselves and just go, are we really doing this? Are we really here? It doesn't get better than this. I wish everyone could experience this. Hi, I'm John Waterhouse. I'm from Colorado Springs. We moved out here 4 years ago. My boss at the time had a place here in Breckenridge, and we just came up and we fell in love with the town. We fell in love with the people. We fell in love with, God, look at the scenery. How could you not fall in love with the scenery? It really is a lovely place. My wife, Celia, we met at veterinary school in Sydney, Australia. So our dogs are our lives. Everything we do in our life, we do for our dogs. We have a German Shepherd puppy and we have a pug. Breckenridge is probably one of the dog-friendliest communities we've found. The joy that the dogs get here is fantastic. We love having the dogs here with us at the mountain. We walk the trails around here in the summertime, but especially at wintertime, just running around in this lovely environment. Every time we get into the car park, the dogs go crazy because they know that they're going to be here. I'm an Australian veterinarian. I came over here 10 years ago to do a fellowship in pain management rehabilitative medicine. What we do with the dogs, we give them a full physical examination in a orthopedics or pain sense. Stretch out their legs, feel to see if there's any areas of pain, just making sure that they're sound to do the jobs that they're doing so we can help them do those jobs better. On top of the physical, it's just all about having fun with the dogs. I get more fun out of playing with the dogs and then doing the serious works, but it's building that bond with the dogs, and so I get a lot of enjoyment out of doing that. Skiing's one of those sports that you're free, and it doesn't matter what level you are, you get that adrenaline rush. My wife, we give each other pointers because we're about the same level in experience, and we just enjoy spending time together. Typical day, we get up, we walk the dogs for about an hour, then we come back and have breakfast. We then will just ski lazily through till lunchtime, come in, let the dogs out, and then come back and ski during the afternoon. The après ski is as important as the downhill skiing. There are great restaurants around town. We love the Briar Rose, and they just do fantastic little plates of food, but just great cocktails. But it's more about meeting and talking to other people. It's all communal and everyone gets to talk and have a great time. The town is as important as the ski. We looked at other resorts and nothing could compare to Breckenridge. My soul's tied up with this place. To see the mastery of it in the summer and the winter and the fall, you really feel that this is home. When we hear the slogan, "This is my mountain," this really is my mountain and this is my community. It is a special place for I know myself and my wife Celia, and we'll come here for the rest of our lives. I'm John Waterhouse, and Breckenridge is my mountain.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Beautiful shot of Vail this morning from I-70 as things are just getting going on Vail Mountain. Got up Gondola 1, and I'm kind of hanging out at the base of the Mountaintop Express Chair 4 before I get up there and get things going with first chair reports for the day. And it's going to be a fabulous closing day here in Vail. So much celebration on what's been a truly incredible season. And let's check out your weather for this Sunday closing day of Vail. If you notice here, we do have clouds prominent throughout the course of the day. That chance of precipitation highest around noon, right around a 40 to 45% chance of precipitation. Likely rain at the base, potentially snow at the top. Temperatures starting off around 32 degrees at 8 a.m., climbing to a high of 42 later on this afternoon. So even if we do see some snow or showers, still going to be very comfortable up on Vail Mountain. Now panning our view out, looking at the I-70 corridor as a whole. You've got Breckenridge and Vail, the last two of these resorts that are open, but Keystone's at 44, Beaver Creek 39, Breckenridge 36, and Vail 38 degrees. And those are your on-mountain temperatures. That's why slightly cooler than what we saw with the hourly forecast that comes from the base. Now looking ahead into the next 5 days after the mountain closes up, this little storm system's going to hang around kind of on and off throughout the course of the week, but temperatures slowly climbing throughout the week, getting up into those high 50s, with a couple sunny days mixed in there. And highly recommend you get out here and get yourself up to the top of Chair 4 early, get yourself established, get ready for what's going to be an absolutely gorgeous closing day on Vail. Thanks to Boost Oxygen for sponsoring this weather. Coming up, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment. located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers, right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Right where I'm standing on the TV8 back patio is just a little bit breezy. Hopefully it does start to warm up, but for today we are expecting to see a little bit warmer temperatures, maybe a chance of some precipitation later this afternoon, and with those warmer temperatures, unfortunately, April showers are going to be bringing May flowers, but that's my absolute favorite time of year. I love when everything comes to life and there's flowers everywhere. First thing this morning, we are going to see those temperatures into the low 30s, and then we are expecting to see a very high UV index for today. Around noon, that's when it's going to be its highest at a UV index of 7. So make sure that you put on your sunscreen first thing in the morning, and then you keep applying it throughout the course of today. At noon, that's when you need to be so very cautious when you're out there. And then, like I said, just keep reapplying it. You can go to any of the stops, mid-mountain, on Vail Mountain, and get your Super Goop to make sure that your face is nice and not sunburnt. I only applied sunscreen once yesterday, and I got a nice little rosiness going to my face. So make sure that you put on your sunscreen. Get out there and have a fabulous day. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast with Eric.
This is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Yo, check this out.
Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Well, things have started off snowy on closing day at Vail. We got over 300 inches of snow this season, and I guess for closing day, things are going to keep coming a little bit. As we look at that hourly forecast for the day, we were expecting the storms to start rolling in around noon, but it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a snowy drizzle to start our day off on closing day. Temperatures very comfortable though. 32 degrees at the base of Vail, getting it up to 41 by noon, and just topping off not much higher than that at 42 degrees later on this afternoon. There's that 45% chance of precipitation around noon, but it's 100% right now as it has officially started to snow here in Vail. Now, panning our view out, looking at the 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts. Mind you, out of these 2, only Vail and Breckenridge are open at the moment. Keystone, 48 degrees, Beaver Creek, 39, and then you've got Vail at 38 degrees, and Breckenridge, 36. And we're expecting fairly similar temperatures throughout the course of, or throughout the I-70 corridor today, as I make my way on the chairlift here. So expect some snow in Breckenridge and snow in Vail as it is currently snowing. Looking ahead to the next 5 days, this little storm system we're getting is going to hang out for the week and maybe bring a little bit of sunshine later on in the week as those temperatures really start to increase all the way up to 57 degrees later on this week. It's going to be a fabulous closing day. Just got on Chair 4. Can't wait to show you guys some incredible views from the top of the mountain, give you some first chair reports. But first, we're going to check in with Maddie and get a look at our road report.
Now that we are done really seeing that large accumulation of snow hit our roadways, you do need to watch out for a couple of things. And one thing that is taking place right now is they are doing controlled burns along I-70 westbound down in Glenwood, but that smoke is kind of being blown up from that fire. So if you are traveling down towards Eagle, it does look very hazy down there. Just be aware not to call 911. It is a controlled burn. They've got everything handled. Something that you can do to check these is you can go to cotrip.org to make sure that you know what's happening around the roadways. There are so many great resources. 511-970-479-2226. Like I said, Colorado or cotrip.org, and then colorado.info. And then another one that is really, really beneficial is this EC alert, because that's where you're going to get all the information on the fires and everything that is happening on those roadways. So if there's any construction or maybe a rock slide, that's something that tends to take place in the springtime as all that snow starts to melt and then those rocks start to loosen up. So just be cautious and be in the know before you go. Use these great resources to be safe out on the roadways. Also, spring driving, you need to watch out for that sun glare only because it will get you eastbound in the morning and then westbound later in the evening. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
Ready for a good day?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm at the top of the hill for the medium jumps.
What do you say when you're at the top of the hill for the medium jumps?
Drop.
Check your speed a little.
Did I do it? I'm doing it.
Next run.
Go, Blake. Train! Train! We're doing the train!
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Well, if you're not familiar with closing day at Vail, let me tell you, it is one of the greatest parties of all time every year here at the top of Chair 4, sort of the confluence of lifts, the top of Chair 5, 11, and 4. There's just completely filled with people celebrating, starting right around noon. You're just hanging out with your friends, basking in the sunshine, maybe even enjoying some snow showers today. But if you're going to make it up here, I want to give you some tips for maximizing your closing day experience. Now, the first thing to keep in mind is that they stop uploading of Chair 4 Mountaintop Express right about 3 p.m. And you should expect security both at the base of the mountain as well as at the start of Mountaintop Express. They're going to be doing bag checks. They're going to be ensuring that everybody can stay safe and have a great closing day and not revel too hard necessarily. So they're going to have buckets at the base that you're going to have to put a backpack in after they search it, and you can't have a backpack bigger than a 2-gallon bucket. So keep that in mind, and then also keep in mind that Mountaintop Express will stop uploading at 3 p.m. just to ensure that it's not overflowed here at the top of Chair 4. So try to make your way up here by between noon and 3 p.m. And then if you do happen to over-revel, don't hesitate to download. Downloading is a great option, not only Chair 4, but also Gondola 1, especially considering snow conditions might not be perfect at the base because they'll be really slushy, and sometimes it can be difficult to handle that late afternoon slush. So don't hesitate to just enjoy your time up here and download when you're all finished. And thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this first chair. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Maddie, take a look at the weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
This is a live shot from Arapahoe Basin, and you can see how absolutely gorgeous it is over there. First thing this morning, the sun has kind of made its way up. A little bit of blue skies, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage over there first thing this morning. We are expecting to see some heavy cloud coverage later this afternoon, so just be cautious of that. Like Eric said, though, make your way up to the top of Chair 4 at 4. It is so much fun up there. There are so many people having the time of their lives. Just know that we are expecting a little bit of precipitation around that 4 p.m. mark, a 15% chance. Those temperatures, though, nice and warm, 42 degrees. Starting out this morning, we are expecting a little bit cooler temperatures, 32 around 8 a.m., 41 degrees around noon, and that's when we're going to see that really high chance of precipitation. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor down in Denver, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm, 68 degrees down there. A little bit of cloud coverage, but it doesn't look like they're expecting any precipitation. 45 degrees in Vail, 49 degrees in Avon, and then out to the west of us, 58 degrees in Eagle. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we do have one more solid day of precipitation, 55% chance on Monday, a high of 48 degrees. On Tuesday, we are expecting a break in that cloud coverage, maybe a little bit of clouds, but mostly sunny skies, a 20% chance of precipitation on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are expecting a little more cloud coverage. Those temperatures really starting to warm up by the end of the week, though. Thursday is going to be a beautiful day to get out there and soak up that sunshine, 57 degrees on Thursday with a 15% chance of moisture. And then on Friday, we are expecting another little storm front to roll in our way, but those temperatures still lingering up into the high 50s. We want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for bringing you this weather report this morning. It's always a great day to go shopping, so make sure that you check out the outlets at Silverthorne. I bought my pants and my shirt with my flowers on it at the outlets at Silverthorne, so make your way over there to get some great deals on some very cute clothing. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at a local bed and breakfast here in the town of Avon.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon. And I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast. Tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen-size beds. The rest of them all have king-size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king-size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo. It's a queen-size bed with a pull-out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone. Personally, we don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune into TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
When you jump into life feet first, it can be painful. Aspercreme with lidocaine foot pain cream relieves aggravated nerves and moisturizes dry skin. 93% saw a visible difference. Aspercreme with lidocaine foot pain cream. Live feet first.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America,
And we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now's the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Verizon got us VIP tickets 3 feet away from Justin Timberlake.
Why Alex chose Verizon.
And to say VIP is an understatement because I saw Justin Timberlake. He literally looked into the phone and started dancing. Well, he was already dancing. Locked eyes and continued dancing. Every now and then I'm like, wait, did that happen? I've got photos of it, it must have.
Get more music on us with Verizon Up, the rewards program that gets you VIP tickets. Plus, get a free Galaxy S10e when you buy one and $400 when you switch. Only on Verizon.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This is a live shot from Breckenridge first thing this morning, and you can see that their terrain park is still nice and fully functioning as those jumps have stayed in perfect condition. They are going to be open until Memorial Day weekend, so maybe you don't make it out to Vail today. You can always go to Breckenridge because they're going to be open for quite some time. For today, though, here in the state of Colorado, you can see that this low pressure system is making its way down to us. Maybe a little high pressure system first thing this morning, but that's going to make its way out as this low pressure system comes down and gives us maybe a little bit of precipitation. Vail by the hour, we are expecting those temperatures to be a little bit cooler first thing this morning. 32 degrees around 8 a.m., but then by noon, those temperatures are going to warm up quite a bit, 41 degrees. That's when we're going to see that 45% chance of precipitation. By 4 p.m., that's going to die off into a 15% chance. Those temperatures are going to remain nice and warm still. Then later this evening, those temperatures will start to cool down. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 68 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies down there. It doesn't look like they are going to see any of this precipitation, though. 45 degrees in Vail, 49 degrees in Avon, and 58 degrees in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it does look like we are expecting to see a little more precipitation coming our way and then some sunshine on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will see a little more precipitation and then a nice break from that on Thursday with those nice warm temperatures, 57 degrees on Thursday. And then by Friday, we might see a little more precipitation, so these April showers really starting to bring May flowers. We want to thank GMC for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, coming up next, Eric's going to tell us what the best goggle lens is for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Well, thanks a lot, Maddie. As you just said, we're going to have fairly variable conditions here today with clouds rolling in and out, potentially some sunshine, potentially some clouds. So I think the best goggle for the day is going to be the Anon M4 or WM1, anything in their magnetic collection. And the reason I always gravitate to this goggle, especially on a day like today, is the ease of the lens change system. Just works like that. This is lunchtime lens. This is my favorite lens. Go in the lodge, pop off the lens, don't ever have to take off your goggles. It's really nice. So every Anon Magna Collection goggle comes with 2 lenses, a sunny day lens like this one that I'm wearing, and then a cloudy day lens. But what's really nice about what Anon has done is they've partnered with Carl Zeiss to create their sonar lens technology. So even though this is a fairly dark lens, even on a cloudy day like today, I'm going to be able to utilize it because of this base color. So it's a darker amber base color. It's sort of utilizing colors that your eye wants to see most easily in snow conditions. So that means it gives you amazing contrast and definition despite the fact that it is a darker, more mirrored tint. Additionally, the Anon Prime helmet here, It's a great addition to your closing day repertoire because there's going to be a lot of people out on the mountain, a lot of spring slush. So if you fall, you want to make sure you've got a great helmet. Goggle to helmet integration, also extremely important so that your goggle can breathe. This one's got a nice brim so you don't get snow inside the vents and your goggle can stay fog free. All right, thanks to Eyepieces for sponsoring this Lens of the Day. Check them out at the top of Bridge Street. The Goggle Bar coming up. Got more Good Morning Vail, including a watch and win later on in the show.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
I can't believe it. I've been playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rock. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
The J.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Our travels today have brought us to Avon, Colorado, close to Nottingham Lake. Right here you're going to find a quaint little bed and breakfast called the Mine House. So we're going to head on inside and meet Tamara. She's the innkeeper. She's also the chef, and she makes up an amazing feast every day for breakfast. I can smell some fresh bread out here right now. We're going to go find out what Tamara has cooking.
Hi, Mark. Come in.
Tamara.
Welcome to Mine House.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Good to have you. Come on in. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this sounds great. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, I love this space. A lot of natural light, and you actually have some great views of Beaver Creek Mountain, which is about 10 minutes away.
Yes, we're right on the Avon skier shuttle route.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be up there in no time.
So tell us about the Mine House. Tell us what you have here.
We have 18 bedrooms. Okay. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I make breakfast in the morning every day.
I love that. And this is kind of neat because you have a lot of space for people to enjoy, play games, watch TV shows, and you also have kitchens for people to cook their own food. But why would they even want to do that with your cooking?
I don't know.
I smell the bread. It smells great. You mind taking me into the kitchen and showing me what you're making today?
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds great. Tamara, we're in the kitchen now where all the magic happens, and it smells great. You have a bunch of food prepared already. So along with the basic necessities that people need for breakfast, you have some very special things that you're known for here. You want to tell us about it?
I make a potato waffle.
A potato waffle?
Yes.
Can you walk us through the process and tell me what it's all about?
Let's look right here. So we get tater tots.
Okay, tater tots, I love those.
I a waffle iron with them. I spent some time in the Midwest, and so this is a Midwest inspiration.
You totally did that so fast. Okay, and then you clamp it down like a regular waffle.
Yep. How do you like your eggs cooked, Mark?
I'll go with over easy.
All right, and I like to cook with some butter.
Okay, I love butter.
Yeah, extra flavor there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cracking some eggs, you're gonna make the eggs,
Yep.
sausage. When I walked in, I saw a couple bread makers. You had some bread being made. What kind of bread were you making for this day?
So I had a guest say, I really like rye bread. Okay. So I'm making her some rye bread.
I love rye bread. I don't think I've ever had it made homemade. I'm excited to try that too.
I think this is my best one.
So the eggs look like they're almost done. What's happening in the waffle iron?
The waffle is done.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
All right. So this goes on the plate, and then you have some garnishes here.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of cheese, and then eggs go on the top.
Eggs go on top of that.
Yep.
What a happy stack of love right here. Look at this.
And then when you're in Colorado, you have to have green chili. Oh, and some sausage.
Oh, and some sausage. Throw a little sausage on there.
Let's have a
There we
piece
go.
of sausage.
Put a piece of sausage on there. This is your
Potato waffle.
potato waffles. What do you think? Can we go sit down and I can
Let's
try
eat
this?
it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here we have some hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven and some butter. I love it. Please sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Tamara, we have the fresh bread. We have cinnamon rolls and bagels and everything else you could imagine. And then sandwiches for lunch?
Lunch, yeah.
Okay.
So if you order them, we'll send you a bag lunch to spend your afternoon.
That's a great idea. People could take that skiing in the wintertime. They could take it biking or, say, fly fishing in the summer. And then these are those amazing
Potato
waffles.
Yeah.
I need to dig in and check this
All
out.
right,
This looks so great. I'm so excited to try this. If people want to book a room, they want to stay with you, what's the best way to go about doing that?
Go on our website, minehoususa.com.
That's MEINHAUSUSA.com.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vale Village, West Vale, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Gorgeous views this morning here at the top of Chair 4. It looks a little mysterious with the sun poking through the clouds, some really low-hanging clouds. And this is where you're going to want to be for closing day. It's the top of Chair 4, 5, and 11. And if you're making your way up here and you're not familiar with Vail, just head just to the right of Chair 5 here and you'll have Hawk's Deck. There's actually a propane grill on Hawk's Deck. It's going to be filled with people cooking up burgers and brats, and it's such a blast. And look at the views you can get for closing day here. But for some tips for having success on closing day, keep in mind that Chair 4 Mountaintop Express, they will stop uploading on Chair 4 at 3 p.m. to ensure that it doesn't get overfilled with people here at the top of Chair 4. So make sure you start your day probably right around noon. Sleep in a bit today. Let this snow soften up. It was a little hard pack this morning as I got off the chairlift to make my way up here. So let the warmth of the day soften the snow. Get yourself up here at noon. Get settled on a deck. If you'd rather get away from the crowds but still have a good closing day celebration, Windows Deck is an amazing option. I'm going to pan the camera and kind of point out Windows Deck. So from the top of Chair 4 here, make a right down Ram's Horn and kind of cut left into the trees and go straight, and on your left is going to be Windows Deck. It actually looks over Sundown Bowl, which is where High Noon Express Chair 5 comes out of. So that's a great deck to hang out on. Further down the hill there's Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Avanti Express Chair 2, they've got a great deck over there as well. Thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this first chair. Now we're going to check in with Maddie, get a look at the weather for your closing day.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
What a beautiful morning we've had, and all of these great shots that Eric is showing us should be getting you hyped to get out there for closing day. Happy Easter, everyone. It is going to be a good day to get out there. We are expecting some warmer temperatures, maybe a chance of some precipitation later this afternoon. 32 degrees around 8 a.m., 41 degrees around noon, and then 42 degrees around 4 p.m. That chance of precipitation kind of dying off into the afternoon. So if you are going to participate in 4 at 4, then hopefully we won't see that moisture. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed down towards Denver, the temperatures down there are going to be nice and warm. 68 degrees in Denver. It looks like they are going to see some cloud coverage. Maybe not precipitation down there though. 45 degrees in Vail, 49 degrees in Avon, and then 58 degrees in Eagle. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting another high chance of precipitation. 55% chance, 48 degrees for the high tomorrow, and then on Tuesday we are expecting those warmer temperatures, 50 degrees and a 20% chance of precipitation into the weekend. Or as we approach the weekend, on Thursday we are expecting to see a day filled with beautiful sunshine, a small chance of precipitation, but we are getting into that season where Colorado, we see that sunshine and then we have a small little rain shower, and then it gets nice and warm again. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning and welcome to your closing day Easter Sunday edition of Good Morning Vale for our final hour on closing day. Gorgeous day here on Vale. Really pretty views as clouds just kind of hanging low in the sky. Sunshine popping in and out of the clouds every now and then. And it's just feeling like it's going to be one of those perfect, amazing closing days here on Vale. And I'm one of your hosts, Eric Soonblad, reporting live from Vale for you today, giving you your first share reports. We've got Maddie Evans in the studio. She's having a blast down there in Avon. And it's been such an incredible season. I just can't say enough how incredible this season has been. One for the ages, you know, and it started off with Vale being able to open early for the first time in 10 years. 10 years. We got enough preseason snow to allow Vale to open, and it was with 500 acres of snow. So not just one lift, multiple lifts, 500 acres of terrain. And then December rolled in and brought with it 2 feet of snow. The legendary Back Bowls Blue Sky Basin were open the second earliest time in Vale's history this year. And then by Christmas, Vale was 100% open. It's just the snow would not stop, and it even kept going into January, typically a dry month. We got 2 additional feet of snow in January, and then into February, the U.S. Open rolled into town. That was legendary this year. And then in March, 56 more inches of snow, and finally, we welcomed a brand new Golden Retriever pup to the Vale Ski Patrol team. Cowgirl, welcome to the team, the most adorable of Golden Retrievers. Oh my gosh. Maddie Evans, you're live in the studio. I know you love Goldens. It's a pretty special day today. Happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you, Eric, and I love Golden Retrievers, but I really have this thing, I just love all dogs. Like, if I see a dog, I'm gonna stop and pet it no matter where I am because they are so wonderful. Happy Easter and happy closing day of Vale to everyone. If you don't make it out today, you can always make your way over to Breckenridge. Something else that you might want to participate in today is the services happening around the valley. There is a beautiful service being held up at the top of Eagle Bond Gondola in Lion's Head. At Eagle's Nest, there's a beautiful observation deck. It overlooks Mount Holy Cross, so having that in the background to your beautiful service on a Sunday sounds absolutely wonderful. 12:30 and 2:30 is when you can get up there to check those out, but if you are getting up to those, you do have to have either a lift ticket with you or a scenic ride ticket, so make sure that you are prepared and you get those beforehand before going up there, but it is going to be absolutely incredible, so make sure that you go check those out. Happy Easter, everyone. We've got one more great hour of Good Morning Vale. Eric's going to be giving us those live shots from Vale Mountain. Today is the final day to get up there and enjoy that view for yourself. Also, we're going to be talking with Carriage Jewelers, who's going to bring some beautiful pearls in, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break and then a look at that weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Galena Wardle. I'm on the U.S. ski team, and you're watching TV8 Vale.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Stepping up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vale Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment. And that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Maybe you don't make it out to Vail's closing day today, but a mountain that you can go to until the end of May is Breckenridge, and so much of their mountain is remaining open right now. So if you are looking for maybe a vast majority of terrain, this is where you should go. 187 out of 187 runs are open, 32 out of 34 lifts. They do have a mid-mountain snow base of 83 inches, so over 2,000 skiable acres in Breckenridge right now. And like I said, they're going to be open until Memorial Day weekend, so you can get out there and enjoy it. Look at all of that snow. Look how absolutely incredible the conditions are staying over in Breckenridge. Make sure that you make your way up and over Vail Pass to check out Breck while you still can and get some extra days up on the slopes. Now we're going to go check in with Eric, who's on top of Vail Mountain, to give us a look at Vail's conditions.
Hey, thanks a lot, Maddie. Vail is looking fabulous today. Walking around here, the top of Chair 4, the groomers are still nice and soft where the groomer cats ran over the snow, so it's going to be good stuff for the day. Now the big thing to focus on, we didn't get any new snow last evening or in the past 7 days. Over 300 inches of snow this year though, but there's only 10 chairlifts remaining open on Vail, and it's predominantly the front side of the mountain, and then one of the back bowls, Sundown Bowl, is still open. So Chair 3 Mountaintop, or Chair 4 Mountaintop Express, Chair 3 Wildwood, Chair 2 Avanti, Chair 11 Northwoods, Chair 5 High Noon Express. All 3 of the base lifts are open, so that's Chair 6 Rivabon Express in Gold Peak, Gondola 1 in Vail Village, and Eaglebond Gondola in Lion's Head. So still some great front side terrain open in Vail. We're going to have an amazing closing day. Oh my gosh, get yourself up here by right around noon, because Chair 4 will stop uploading at 3 p.m. So keep that in mind. And now we're going to check in with Maddie, take a look at the local weather for the day.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
It is going to be a great closing day, and Eric has so much great information on what to do if you are making your way up to Vail Mountain and where to go today, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy it. We are expecting those warmer temperatures later this afternoon, 41 degrees around noon, 42 degrees around 4 p.m. We are expecting a chance of precipitation starting at noon, 45% chance, so if you are getting out onto the slopes, just make sure that you are in some waterproof layers. Also, make sure that you have your sunscreen on with that cloud coverage. We are expecting a high UV index for today. Later this evening, those temperatures will start to cool down, and if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are going to be nice and warm, 68 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies down in Denver, but it doesn't look like they're going to see any of this precipitation. 45 degrees down in Vail, 49 degrees in Avon, and then out to the west of us in Eagle, 58 degrees down there. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are anticipating another storm front rolling our way on Monday. 55% chance of moisture on Monday. Those temperatures are going to be nice and warm though, 48 degrees. On Tuesday, we are expecting to see that sunshine. Well, maybe a small chance of precipitation as well, but 50 degrees on Tuesday. And then as we approach the weekend, those temperatures are only going to progressively warm up. By Thursday, we are expecting a high of 57 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage, but mostly sunny skies. And then by Friday, we are anticipating another little storm front rolling our way. So April showers definitely bringing May flowers this month. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Next month, when those flowers are in bloom, it will be beautiful out. So make sure that you get out here and you check them out. If you are doing any fun activities around the valley, make sure that you are hashtagging your pictures Vail TV8 so that maybe we can share them live on air and give you a shout out. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Well, the lifts are about to close on a fabulous ski season, and that means it's time for a fabulous event at the library. I've got Tegan Dagus from the Eagle Valley Library District here, and tell us about Books in Bloom a little bit.
So Books in Bloom is where we invite 3 authors for an afternoon engagement with fellow book lovers, literary enthusiasts at the Pines Lodge, and we provide hors d'oeuvres and refreshments, and they get an afternoon with 3 authors that they can talk to.
And it's a really intimate event. It's kind of rare to be able to get one-on-one time with an author.
Yes. So this allows anyone to have the opportunity to ask authors their questions.
Okay, and how much are tickets?
Tickets are $45 until May 1st, and then they're $50, and then we do sell tickets at the door.
All right, perfect. Tegan, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks
Check
for
out
having me.
Books in Bloom. Get your tickets at the Eagle Valley Library District website or at the door.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to 2 of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
The sun has come out on Vail this morning. We've had pretty much every kind of weather you could possibly imagine up here. So I got on the chairlift at around 7 to make my way to the top, and then it started to snow, and then it was a little cloudy, a little foggy, and now the sun has burned off the clouds, and it is absolutely gorgeous up here. It's going to be a fabulous closing day, everyone. I just can't say enough how amazing this season been and how fun it's going to be today. Let's take a look at that hourly forecast though, see what things are going to be like for your Sunday, final day of Vail. Starting off very comfortable, 32 degrees at the base of Vail, getting as high as 42 later on this afternoon. Big thing to note is that 45% chance of precipitation around noontime, but maybe that snow that I experienced this morning, the weather got it out of its system, and that storm will just hold itself off until tomorrow. Keep those fingers crossed. We get a nice sunny closing day. Moving our view up and out, taking a look at the I-70 corridor. Keep in mind only Breckenridge and Vail are left open, and Breckenridge will be the only mountain out of these 4 open all the way through Memorial Day. Breck at 36 degrees and Vail at 37 degrees. Keystone and Beaver Creek looking pretty wonderful as well. Now, looking ahead to the next 5 days, after Vail closes, we're going to start to get some storms rolling in and out of our valley throughout the course of this next week. It's kind of one day cloudy and rainy, the next day sunny. Pretty standard for late April and into May here in the valley. Temperatures getting up to the 56, 57 degree mark later on in the week. But I can't stress enough how amazing today is going to be, closing day at Vail. Make your way to the top of Chair 4. Make sure to do that by 3 p.m. That's when Chair 4 is going to stop uploading. Say goodbye to the legendary back bowls and a legendary season. And thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this weather. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune into TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
All right, guys, welcome to Gadgets and Gear. I am on the street level of the Outdoor Retailer and Snow Show in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with Stefan. Stefan is part of a company, or runs a company called Cake, and they have a brand new electric motorcycle called the Caulk. You are debuting it here at the OR show, right?
Yes, we're deliberately addressing, outdoor people. Most guys would say, hey, why aren't you at the motor shows? But this is the way we, define it internally. It's much more Patagonia than Kawasaki. This is about respect, being responsible towards people and planet, and bringing something totally new that emphasizes the fun and the excitement with the responsibility towards what we need to be responsible for.
Now, you said that this only weighs 150 pounds.
Yeah.
That is extremely light.
It is. We actually carry it over fences and stuff where, when we're out riding. So yes, it is light. Every little piece from this bike has been, engineered and designed from scratch. So anything from the front axle to the hub, the rims, even the tires have been deliberately designed and engineered to reduce the footprint while out riding the trails. Being able, thanks to new technology and electric drivetrains, to build something which is half the weight pretty much compared to a traditional combustion engine means that anybody, can ride. There's no clutching, no gearing. It makes, the opportunity for anybody to get out there and actually explore and discover the outback with respect to, people and planet.
And what is the range on this?
At this point, you can go at least for 2 hours and 50 miles. As we, start delivering in June, we'll be able to tell you the exact distance, but it's going to be a bit more than that.
And it is available for pre-order right now, correct?
Yeah, correct. So what we're doing is we're launching a production series from Q4 2018. Before that, we're launching a limited signed and numbered series of 50 units that will be delivered from mid-June this year. So right now, the pre-order campaign has started, yes.
Awesome. All right, guys, well, look, they are taking motorcycling into the next level. Electric, lightweight, quiet, really nice looking, and you can find it online at ridecake.com.
Correct.
Awesome, ridecake.com. It'll be available in June. And we are down on the floor at the 2018 Outdoor Retailer and Snow Show with Cake.
It is that time of the morning where we are giving stuff away, and of course we're giving stuff away that's going to help you represent your favorite local TV station. So to start, of course, we've got this fabulous TV8 neck gaiter. It'll keep you nice and protected from the sun, which is amazing on a day like today when that UV index is going to be a high of 7. And then, of course, we've got this fabulous TV8 beanie. It's nice and plush and it looks fabulous on everyone. I have this exact same beanie, so make sure that you call to win this. Then of course a can of Boost Oxygen to give you just that little bit of extra energy that you need. Maybe your muscles are sore, or maybe you plan on having a small hangover tomorrow. This can of Boost will help you with that. And then of course the Kind bars. These are perfect snacks to put in your pocket to re-energize you while you're out on the slopes. So this is the perfect combo pack for a day like today, closing day of Vail and Easter, and everything's kind of Easter colored here. So it's a wonderful, wonderful package. To call and win all of this, all you have to do is call and tell us your favorite run on Vail Mountain, since today is closing day of Vail Mountain. 970-754-8888. We've got someone standing by the phones. All you need to do is call and say your favorite run on Vail Mountain. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
For snack bars that are both tasty and healthy, do the Kind thing.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8Vail, Instagram at TV8Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
This is a live shot of Mid-Vail. It is going to be a great day to get out there and enjoy. We are expecting a little bit of cloud coverage first thing this morning, and you can see that as the color of the snow is kind of that darker gray right now. As today continues, we are expecting those temperatures to warm up quite a bit, 32 degrees around noon, and then, or 32 degrees around 8 a.m., and then around noon we are expecting those temperatures to warm up quite a bit, 41 degrees around noon. It does look like we are anticipating some precipitation throughout the course of today. By 4 p.m., that chance of moisture is going to drop dramatically, 15% chance around 4 p.m. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, 68 in Denver, mostly cloudy skies. It doesn't look like they're going to have any precipitation down there, though. 45 in Vail, 49 in Avon, 58 in Eagle, so it is going to be a nice day across the entire state with that precipitation, those temperatures nice and warm. On Monday, we are anticipating some more precipitation, but we are going to see those temperatures progressively warm up over the course of the next week. On Tuesday, we are expecting some fabulous sunshine. Wednesday, maybe another little storm front headed our way. Thursday, some more sunshine, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage. And then on Friday, we are expecting another storm front to hit, but those temperatures ranging from the low or mid 40s all the way up into the high 50s, so it is going to be a great 5 days here in the state of Colorado. Make sure that you get out and you enjoy that sunshine while we have it. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the mountain with Eric.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Check out these absolutely perfect groomers at the top of Chair 4, and the groomers just ran over this morning. Look at how soft and sugary that snow looks. It's going to ride so well. I'm going to take a lap in just a little bit, show you guys these early morning conditions, but I just wanted to one last time give you guys some information on closing day as I've been standing at the top of chair 4 here behind me. This is sort of where all the action in Vail happens. It's going to be an absolutely fabulous closing day, celebrating a legendary season. But keep in mind, if you are going to come sort of revel with us and celebrate Vail's amazing year, that there will be security on hand, both at the base of the mountain and at the loading point of chair 4. And they're going to be doing bag checks. They've got 2-gallon buckets. If your backpack can't fit inside the bucket, they're going to ask you to throw some things away from it or just hold it at the base for you. So keep that in mind before you come on snow today. Your backpack can't be larger than a 2-gallon bucket. As you're making your way up to the top of chair 4, you cannot get up chair 4 past 3 p.m. So that's when they stop letting people get to the top of chair 4 just because they want to limit the amount of people that get up here. So I highly recommend maybe sleeping in a little bit today, starting your day around 10 to 11 a.m. and just heading straight to chair 4. Head over to Hawk's Deck, just to the left of High Noon Express there. They've got a propane tank, or a propane barbecue grill rather, so you can grill up some food, get some incredible views, say goodbye to the legendary back bowls, and just enjoy and stay safe on this closing day, Easter Sunday. Holy cow, I cannot wait to be up here. Come say hi to me. Thanks to Sun and Ski for sponsoring this first chair. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond Gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Well, we've passed the 8:30 hour on our show today. That means Vail Mountain is officially open to the public, and I can take some laps for you, show you the early morning conditions. I'm going to wave goodbye to the top of chair 4 here for just a little bit. I'll be back up here later today to celebrate closing day. Now, if you are planning on getting on snow today, I highly recommend you sleep in a little bit. Let the warmth of the day soften these groomers. But if you're up here early, look for the groomers that have recently been groomed. And one of them is Swingsville at the top of chair 4 here, Swingsville and Christmas. That's where I'm going to take a rundown now. And it's going to be soft and buttery and smooth and so much fun. Join me for the ride. Thanks to Vail Property Brokerage for sponsoring this first chair. We're going to take a peek at Breck Ballet ski dancers next, but for now, snowboards!
days of ballet skiing. Here comes George building up speed for his first big maneuver. Oh, a 2.5 stay cross. That was fabulous. Would you look at those sleeves on his outfit? He is really one dramatic skier. Pulls out in front of him. Little short on his 1.5 twisting flip.
He's got some emotion in this run.
He does. It's a real interesting combination. There's a little reflections of Herman Reitberger with his arm movements. But his speed and his aggression on those 2.5 revolution jumps, it's like Richard Shaw. This is a hybrid ballet skier, balancing on his tips and his poles, no hands. He'll go directly from this into a back tuck somersault without ever touching his tails. That takes a lot of strength.
25-year-old Richard Schabel, the current world champion.
Here he's getting set for his 1.5 twisting pole flip. Beautiful, feet glued together. Nice aerial long around. I spent some time with Richard in Germany. When he's not ballet skiing, believe it or not, he likes to drive his Audi Quattro at about 120 miles an hour down the Autobahn. Here he comes for his tip drag. 2.5 thumper. Beautiful landed cross. I've never seen that in competition before. Uh-oh, caught a bit of an edge on that 2.5 axle. That could hurt him.
He recovers.
Unfortunately, it was right in front of the judges' stand. It was a nice 2.5, but when you land backwards in the 2.5, there's always the chance you're going to get caught, and he did.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This is a live shot of the Back Bowls over in Vail, the legendary Back Bowls, and what an incredible ski season we've had. Today is the final day to get up on Vail Mountain and enjoy skiing. Like Eric said earlier, there's one Back Bowl still available, so if you haven't skied yet, make sure you cruise on over there today, but wait until those temperatures do warm up a little bit. 32 degrees first thing this morning, and then 41 degrees later this afternoon. We do see a 45% chance of moisture around noon, so if you are getting out, just make sure you've got some waterproof layers on. 15% chance of precipitation around 4 p.m., 42 degrees, so those temperatures staying nice and warm, and then later this evening things will start to cool down again. Still kind of in that freeze-thaw cycle, so just watch yourself if you are getting out there to ski or maybe even go skinning now that the mountains are closing around here. If you are headed down towards Denver, 68 degrees in Denver. It looks like they are seeing a little bit of cloud coverage, but no chance of moisture down there. 45 degrees in Vail, 49 in Avon, and then 58 in Eagle. And it looks like here in Eagle County we are anticipating that precipitation. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting another storm front tomorrow, a high of 48 degrees, an evening low of 27. That's what I mean by that freeze-thaw cycle. On Tuesday, we are expecting those temperatures to be nice and warm, 50 degrees and a 20% chance of moisture. Those evening lows again hitting down into the 20s. On Wednesday, we will see those temperatures warm up again, but another chance of that storm front rolling our way. By Thursday, we are expecting some more sunshine and some nice warm temperatures. The highest temperature over the course of the 5 days is on Thursday. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy that sunshine. Now, if you think my necklace is absolutely beautiful, just wait until you see what else Carrots brought into the studio. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, Carrots will be here to give us some information about some beautiful necklaces.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
We're for the fashion forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Good Morning Vale is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vale Resorts.
As promised, the Pearl experts from Carriage Jewelers. I've got Dan and Koji here. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I mean, look at these pearls on my neck. They are absolutely beautiful and perfect for Easter.
Yeah. So that's Easter egg pearls. is that special?
Yeah, it's perfect. I was like, I'm gonna dress like an Easter egg today in all yellow. That way, kind of go with the theme.
Yes.
And this made it 100 times better.
Yeah.
A decorated Easter egg.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Unlike Easter eggs, those are not dyed. Those are natural colors.
Wow. And the coloring in these, I mean, I don't know if the camera even does them justice. The coloring in it is phenomenal. This very light, pretty pink that I've got on, I absolutely love it. And you guys have beautiful pieces on as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. And this is my signature piece. And Diane's wearing, Australian white South Sea, and mine is a Tahitian.
And you've brought a very large array of pearls over there. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about where you find these pearls?
Well, I was born in Mie Prefecture, Japan, where Mr. Mikimoto started culturing pearls. So, if you think about pearls, you think about just a small aqua pearls with is white. People call it like a grandma's pearl, but if you don't have any pearls, that's the first one to get. And then we started sending our technicians to Tahiti, Australia, and the Philippines. So now, big and not only round and baroque shape, those are big white and big golden and champagne and black. And black is not only black; it's lots of different colors and green, pistachio, blue, aubergine. So such a variety. So many different colors are coming out, and. The thing is, okay, when I'm here, I bring so many different colors, so many variety. That's the important thing, and people probably never imagine. Yeah, this color exists.
And so many different shapes, not just that perfect round pearl.
Shapes and sizes. Those pearls that are on right now are so huge.
Yeah, that's a nice, beautiful, chunky necklace. That would totally complete an outfit if you were maybe going out to a very formal dinner. That would be a showstopper for sure.
Yeah, and you could wear them if you went to the grocery store in a pair of jeans.
Sure, you can wear them all the time.
You can, yeah.
I've got jeans on now and I love this.
Yeah, that's right. And also I have like a 72-inch necklace, and I combine all different kind of pearls. That's the one, and Tahitian and freshwater and white South Sea. Right, 72-inch means 6 foot.
6 feet?
6 feet.
Wow. So you can style this necklace in a million ways. Maybe you want to wrap it a few times. Maybe you want it to be just kind of a longer necklace. Then you can layer it up.
Yeah.
Tie it in a knot.
Tie it in a knot. A great fashion piece for sure.
Yeah.
And so you guys are located right there in Carrots. And how long are you here for this time?
Yeah, today is my last day. So I want people to come to Carrots to do a Easter egg hunt today.
An Easter egg hunt.
And you would never see this color exist. Kind of beautiful colors, and your eyes may open up.
Yes.
And you might find something you cannot live without.
Of course.
So
all of it people shouldn't be able to live without. Everyone should get a necklace from Carrots, especially one of your necklaces. They're
right,
beautiful.
And I can definitely help you to find the best matching color for you.
Which is so cool. And what you do is such an act of love. You spend so much time and you've put in so much time to be doing what you're doing.
That's right. So Dan calls me, I'm a matchmaker. And I describe myself as a Pearl ambassador. So I was born and raised in that Mie Prefecture, so I feel responsible to introduce something beautiful out of my hometown into the world.
When I say matchmaker, what I mean is he matches the girl with the pearl. That not every strand looks good on somebody. And so matching the pearl with the girl is what Koji does best.
I mean, but not only for girls, because you guys have those incredible signature pieces on now. So
we'll match him with the guy too.
Yeah,
but it
that's
doesn't
right.
rhyme.
No, it doesn't rhyme. It doesn't sound as good as matching girls with the pearls. And so these are the signature pieces. These are what the men can buy and wear. And it's, I mean, you guys look fabulous in them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like it better than a necktie or a bolo tie. Or
Yeah.
It's when I wear a tuxedo, sometimes I wear this instead of a bow tie. So it's they're real flexible and masculine.
And they definitely bring that last little piece of bringing everything together that you need.
Yeah, that's right. And so today is my last day, and I have lots of show specials also. So
Specials. I mean, there's nothing better than a good deal.
Yeah.
Can I tell you where Carrots is located?
Of course, and tell us your store hours so people know when they can come today.
We're open from 9 in the morning until 9 in the evening. You know what? 10 in the morning today. 10 in the morning till 9 in the evening. We're located right across the street from the main Vale parking structure, the west end of the main Vale parking structure. And you know the building Solaris with the ice skating rink? We're right across the street on the east end of the building, across the street from Solaris.
Which is a perfect location. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning and giving us some great information. If you're looking for maybe that perfect Easter gift for someone, I would recommend going in to Carrots and buying some absolutely incredible pearls. Like they said, they've got them in every color imaginable so that you can go in and make a one-of-a-kind necklace for either yourself or that special someone in your life. And Koji will match the girl to the pearl, so make sure that you go in there and see him while you can. Today is his last day. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Gorgeous views here on Vail Mountain today, and we're going to have a little bit of everything in store for us weather-wise today. As you can see, kind of the break in the clouds off to the west there. Right now, it's a little bit cloudy on Vail Mountain. I saw some snow earlier this morning, then it got a little foggy, then the sun came out, now it's getting cloudy again, but really comfortable temperatures despite the variable conditions right now. Starting off around 32 degrees at 8 a.m. at the base of Vail, but it was really comfortable at the top of Chair 4 all this morning. I was never cold once, so very comfortable today. Getting as high as 42 degrees later on this afternoon. There's a 45% chance of precipitation around noon, and I can kind of see some storms brewing around us, but hopefully they just kind of move out of our valley and give us a nice dry closing day. Panning our view out, looking at the 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, the 2 that are open, Breckenridge and Vail. Breckenridge at 36 degrees and Vail at 38 degrees. Now looking ahead to the next 5 days, essentially we're going to have a little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds, a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, and that's very typical here in the mountains. Temperatures very comfortable though, getting as high as 57 degrees later on in the week. It'll be a good day to rest up, stay inside, and just enjoy a nice lazy Monday after a fun closing day. Thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather. We got just a bit more Good Morning Vail coming up next.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, Relaxation is just a step away.
People think it's glamorous. First ones on the mountain, the iconic red uniform.
Okay, bud.
But it's a really important job.
I got you.
You have to take it seriously. When you put on that vest, it changes you.
Let's go, bud.
Chris still takes me up the mountain a couple of days each week. The thing that's kept me coming back are the belly scratches. There's nothing like the wind in your fur as you ride up Chair 4. I'll never forget when Chris and his family showed up in Michigan to take me home. He had one look at me, and he realized I had real potential. When they lifted me into that big truck, headed for Colorado with my new family, I knew it was going to be the adventure of a lifetime. When I started on Vail Patrol, I was definitely the odd one out. There'd never been a dog on patrol, and no one knew exactly how or if it would work. But Chris knew how important I was to the team. He's been my guy from day one. In the early days, I thought it was just a bunch of games. After all that training, I know it's not just a game. We have to be ready on the front lines for a real emergency.
I'm at PHQ.
Patrollers at the time could be a little intimidating. But when I was around, suddenly people were more interested in our work. They stopped by more often, and not just when there was an emergency. When Chris was busy showing me the ropes, the rest of the team discovered an unexpected talent of mine. I'm adorable, and adorable dogs are magnets for people. I guess you could say I brought a softer side to patrol. And so they thought it would be a good idea to bring on more dogs. They're just puppies, and they too thought it was just playtime. I had to let them know when they put on their vest, they've got a job to do. I never really thought about having a legacy before, but I see how the program's grown. I see that we did something important. We made this mountain a better place. and we've had a ton of fun doing it. But I'm not done yet. I've still got plenty of chairlift rides and belly rubs left.
Hi, I'm Peter Sunnison with Walking Mountain Science Center, and Good Morning Vail helps us share our mission through fun and creative programming. My weekly bits on Good Morning Vail help us attract a whole new and unique audience to our Science Center and our mission. They were just up at our Fright at the Museum preparations, dressed up like animals, dressed up like monsters. It was a lot of fun, and it helped us reach a new and unique audience. So thank you, Good Morning Vail.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only outside television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Well, that'll about do it for us here on your Sunday Easter edition of Good Morning Vail, the final show of our winter season before we move into shortened hours for the shoulder season. And thank you so much for tuning in, not only today, but all season long. Thank you so much from all of our hosts, everybody that works TV8. It's been such a blast all winter, giving you guys first chair reports, having some incredible interviews throughout the course of the entire season. Congratulations to all of our watch and win winners. Special thanks to Koji Kawamoto for coming in the studio today, showing off those gorgeous pearls. Head over to Carrots Jewelers today in Vail Village and check those guys out. And have a safe and fun closing day. Get up here right around noon, stick to some soft terrain, hang out with your friends. Truly legendary season on Vail this year. And boy, I tell you what, it's going to be an even better one next year. We just got to wait 6 months for more snow. But for now, woo! Vail!
Hey, this is Glenn Plake, and when I'm not out sliding around on my sticks, I'm watching TV8 Vail.